Well, I'm very blessed to be part of the great lineage of Hawk Masalina. It's truly an honor, it's luck, it's a blessing. It's nothing that I did. But Hawk Masalina came to this area in the 1800s. His father, Jose, came in 1818 and started building homes and schools and churches in 1834. He had 8 children. One of those was Hawk Masalina. His real name is Narcisco. Narcisco, or Hawk, had 11 children. I'm sorry, he had 8 children. One was my grandmother, Helen. Helen had 11 children. One of those 11 is my father. So I wrote a book about the lineage of Hawk Masalina so that young people can know some great African-American settlers here in Panama City. I think history is great. Black history is amazing, but especially when it's local Black history.
Okay, kind of touching on that, I know, was that mainly kind of your inspiration for talking about local history, the local Black history at that?
Yes, there's so many people in Panama City that have done so many great things, and we need to recognize them, one of them being Hawk Masalina. But I'm honored to be from this area. It's really a privilege to be a part of that great family lineage. And on top of that, there have been many Black pioneers in this area that have touched my life and changed my life. I'm a product of our school system, of our boys club. My wife went to the girls club, Girls Inc. And so we were born and raised here. The foundation has taken us to great places. And that's a lot to do with the great African-American settlers and great African-American educators in this area.
What would you say some takeaways for, or inspiration-wise, that you hope this kind of like alters out into other local authors and people that are willing to, hey, this man can do it, I can do it too?
No doubt. One thing I know is we all have a book inside of us. Everyone does. When you drive by the cemetery, what you see, of course, are tombstones, headstones, but you also see a lot of books that died, a lot of dreams that never came to fruition. So I want to encourage anyone to go out and try it. Just write a book. You can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And they have to understand when they pass away, that book dies with them. But if they pass away and they've written a book, then their book will live on for generations and generations. And my goal is that Hawk will live on beyond me, beyond my great-grandchildren, and my great-great-grandchildren. They can read this book and learn about their famous great-grandfather, Hawk Masalina.
Okay. Now also, I know collectively you and 3 other authors have all come together to host this event. What was kind of the background and how did that all come to be?
It's really exciting because all of our books are tied together. Robert Hurst wrote a book about the Spanish Trail, which Hawk Masalina had to walk on, had to travel because the roads weren't suitable. Everyone traveled by boat, and back then even the railroads weren't here yet. So they had to walk down those paths. And then George Mortimer West, the father of Bay County, he and Hawk were best friends. They went hunting together, they went fishing together, so that's exciting as well. And then of course, Kenneth Red, he wrote a book about the great artwork that took place in this area, namely the Miracle Strip, and that's a part of our history as well. So it's really cool to be on kind of a tour. We're like a band, and we got Nancy, and we got Ken, we got Robert, and so it's really cool. We worked well together these last 3 events, and we're really excited that our local community came out to support local authors.
Is there anything that happened to action that you'd like to add?
Yes, when I grow up, I want to be like Ricky Steele. That's my goal in life. I want to be skinny. I want to be able to wear any kind of hat and still look fly. I want to have the greatest drip, regardless of the generation. And I want my oldest child to remain ashy. These are things that I really want in my life. Ricky Steele is my idol, my role model. We should all have a mentor and a mentee. Ricky Steele is that for me.
Anything else?
That's it.